Hello everyone, Coach Carole here with a new tech tip for those genealogists who also use Canva. Today, I was so excited about this new idea using Chat GPT to help me refine my thumbnails that I use on my YouTube channel. Let me share my screen with you and show you what I started with in Chat GPT. I created a new project called YouTube Creativity. And this particular conversation is about thumbnail design feedback. I've added in the 7 little thumbnails that I've created already for the tech tips that I've put on my YouTube channel. And in my prompt, I have told ChatGPT about this new channel and each tip and asked it to give advice on how to improve the thumbnails, which it did. It gave me all of these in this answer below. Tips to improve readability. So adding a drop shadow or an outline to the text. Perhaps avoiding all caps. Number 2 was highlight the most important words. So for example, use a different color, bold or underlined text for parts of the title, such as Note GPT. 3, optimize the image placement. That's referring here to the picture of myself. It competes with the text, so I need to resize it. And the same for the Next Gen Genealogy logo. Number 4, make the background less busy. And you could add a subtle blur or a different background. 5, using numbering for clarity. Instead of just tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, make them larger or use a bright color. Add eye-catching call to action at the bottom. And I've chosen this one, subscribe for more tips. Then asked, would I like it to mock up an improved version, which it did below. But I wasn't as impressed with its mock-up, so I didn't use it. I went back to Canva and had a look at how I can refine it. Let me take you over to Canva. This is the first iteration of the slide that I'm using for the thumbnails. And as you see, some of these things are just not quite right. So exploring all the suggestions from ChatGPT, I went ahead and did a new template and taking into consideration all of the things that it suggested that I do. And I think I now have a much better result. I can use this template now to work through the next set of tips. I simply duplicate this by using the duplicate page and then filling in the tip number and the title. That's very simple for me to create these thumbnails on the go as I'm creating the video tutorials. So for those of you who are using a combination of AI tools and Canva for things that you do for your genealogy, perhaps you also have a YouTube channel in which you need to have thumbnails. I'm learning a great deal about how best to show your video thumbnails in YouTube with various advice from people in YouTube as well as my Chat GPT assistant. So as I finish up for today, it came back to tell me that my first iteration looks fantastic, but it gave me even more things to consider, which I did, and finally came up with the final template. And the final thoughts were excellent. I felt that I'd done a really good job in following through on the improvements from the chat's suggestions. And the last one a stronger call to action, and I slightly brightened the last little phrase. So now I do have a professional looking, eye-catching thumbnail that aligns with your series branding. So thank you, Chat GPT and Canva.